Hey, how's it going? Rich from Elk Endeavors here. Hey, today I wanted to talk about writing timeless content for your blog post, YouTube channel, whatever it is you're producing content for. You want to write timeless content. So before we get into that, I wanted to ask you to do the normal thing, right? Make sure you go into YouTube, leave me a review, give me a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, smash the notification bell. I've heard people say that. I wonder if like all of a sudden I say smash the notification bell and my subscribership will go through the roof. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I encourage you to smash the notification bell. Write me a comment and subscribe to the channel. I love what I'm doing and I hope that it's helping you. If it is helping you, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. That way I can reach more people. I can keep going and also drop me a comment about what you might like to hear. If you're looking for something to that you need to know and you'd like me to produce content on it, I'm happy to do that. I just need to know what it is, right? And so that's what we're going to be talking about today, right? Is writing timeless content, right? Because we all know that once you put something on the internet, it's there. It stays there forever, and for good or for bad, it's always on the internet, right? Whether you take it down or not, someone's gonna be able to find it if they want to. And if you're that important, then maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, so writing timeless content is extremely, extremely important. So today I wanted to give you 5 tips to be able to write timeless content. And one of the things, just as a like a teaching moment, right, is that when we're talking about timeless content, we're talking about evergreen content. And so evergreen is a term that I didn't know until I started affiliate marketing. Even then, it took me a while to figure out what exactly it meant. But evergreen means that it lives on the internet for good. So you hear about evergreen webinars. Like I have a couple of webinars that are on YouTube. I wouldn't necessarily consider them evergreen because I'm not marketing them. I'm not using the same way that they are used generally to market. But ultimately, because they're on YouTube, they're evergreen, and all this content is evergreen. So that's just a tidbit of affiliate marketing, phrase that you might not have ever heard before. So the first thing I want to talk about is that number one is the fact that people have already figured this out, right? People have already talked about these things, right? So that whatever it is, whatever you are going to be talking about, someone's already talked about it, most likely, right? So you can go in and you can leverage their content, right? You can sort of think about, okay, well, how does this apply to me as an affiliate marketer? How does it apply to my audience? How can I make make it something worth listening to from my particular audience? And that's something where, when I was doing the One Funnel Away challenge this past summer, Russell Brunson mentioned that, Think and Grow Rich is like the most powerful, popular ever, book about being a salesperson, personal development, whatever, genre and niche you put it into, Think and Grow Rich is it. It's the model, right? And so what you can do is actually go in and because it's in the public domain, because it's over like 100 years old or 95 years old, you can actually go in and like read the chapters and then write blurbs, write notes, or write new content about how this applies to affiliate marketing. Napoleon Hill wrote this book I believe in the 20s. You would think it wouldn't be relevant now, but it's more relevant than ever. It's just that you have to like piece that together. And if you can piece that together for your audience, then that's one less step that they have to do, and one more thing that they see and trust in you, right? So that's important. I'm looking down at my notes here, so I'm trying not to waste your time, like I've talked about over the last couple of days. So think about the things that you constantly hear. And I say this because the reason you constantly hear them is because people are recycling the content. I've talked about how you need to hear the same thing over and over again before it actually sinks in. You need to hear from different voices, right? So I've heard things from Brian Tracy, from Tony Robbins, from Vic Stryzius, from Earl Nightingale. And they all sunk in. Some of them sunk in immediately. Some of them sunk in, haven't sunk in yet, right? And so maybe it takes me to actually say it for it to actually sink in. So, I'll give you a hint. Like this one of the things that I talk about constantly. What are the things what is one thing that I constantly talk about that I've been on? If you've been watching the channel, what's the one thing I'm always asking about or talking about? You should do. check out the poll above, okay? And I'm going to ask you, I'm going to tell you at the end, but I want you to take the poll above. I think it should be up here. I've never done that, but I'm signaling myself, so when I go back to look at my video and edit it, I'll know where to put the the card. So definitely check out. Stay to the end of the video. Pick content from the search bar. So when you go into Google and you write in AFF. Right? If you're an affiliate marketer, you write AFF in, it already knows that you're talking about affiliate marketing, right? Unless you're talking about affluence, right? Or something like that. But like ultimately, when you type in AFF, it's going to go right to affiliate marketing. So, and what happens is it'll say like affiliate marketing for beginners, affiliate marketing for blah, blah, affiliate marketing tips, affiliate marketing secrets, those types of things. So, I'm looking here. So one of the, and this should give you a really big hint, because sometimes it'll say like, affiliate marketing, does it work? Right? People are still searching for that. So just because you're in a place where it works, like I know it works, right? I've seen it. I've been through the 4% Success Challenge. I know it works. I know how to do it, right? But people are still asking that question, right? So answer them. They might need to know it from you. They might need to know it from someone who is more relatable to them, okay? So use the search bar and use that, that's an intelligence piece that you can use, meaning like the computer has the intelligence, the computer has the knowledge of what people are searching for. So use it, put that to use, leverage it. Okay, that's an important word as well in affiliate marketing. And then pick content through videos that you watch, right? The other day I saw Marissa Romero, and I'll plug her screen or plug her channel up here. She made a statement that really like resonated with me, which was she was talking about like dog care or dog sitting, and how that is like, and that's an industry, okay? And I've talked about niches and industries, and you have to find the middle, right? There's health, wealth, and personal relationships. That's like, those are the three umbrella terms. And then within that, there's industries, and then within that, there's niches, right? So you don't want to go like dog walking or dog grooming, but you don't want to go like pug, poodle, hypoallergenic mix, right? That's too niche down. Like you won't be able to sell but to two people that own those two dogs in the whole world. So you gotta meet it somewhere in the middle. But that difference between industry and niche. So I could do, if I wanted to, I could like find out like what exactly, or think about like what different things are happening in different channels, and take those, and from my experience, like say, hey, this guy said this, always crediting, right? I'm not talking about niche versus industry and not saying Marissa Romero's name. I'm going to ask her if I can plug her, I'm going to ask her if I can put a card up here, but I'm definitely like, go over and search her stuff. I mean, she's got amazing content, and she's really, really far along in this whole journey. So go check her stuff out. But so long as you're giving credit to the people that are doing it, ultimately all this stuff has been said before, right? That's probably the only thing I've heard in a long time about affiliate marketing. And she's not even an affiliate marketer. She's like, I think she is, but she's more of like an online business, work from home, like this is how you do this kind of thing. It's not that she's just affiliate marketing. But at any rate, I don't want to put her in any sort of like, tie her into any sort of industry, but that it's really important to give credit, but take what you're learning from people and apply it to the people that you are serving, your audience, okay? And then finally, relate it to your own real life examples, right? Excuse me. Nice coffee at 2:27 in the afternoon. Believe it or not, I have a like splitting headache. So you can tell that I'm working really hard. My head is killing me right now. It's been killing me all day, and I'm still making videos for you. So relate to your real life experiences, and you never know what people are going to relate to. Okay, so my favorite show of all time, bar none, is Breaking Bad. I love the show. I love Walter White. I love Bryan Cranston as Walter White. I love Jesse Pinkman. I love Aaron. I'm blanking on his last name. But I love the show. However, I started watching the show like 5 years ago. I've watched it 4 times at least through, but I've never thought of it through the lens of an entrepreneur. And ultimately, it's a show about business. Now, not the right kind of business. Like I'm not recommending that anyone get into the meth game or anything like that. But it's amazing, like how how it goes, right? I mean, there's points where Aaron Paul, that's his name. There's points where Walter White is like, listen, go, like, think of something, do something, go figure out a better way to sell it. Find a wholesaler. You know, like he's talking about drugs, and again, I don't, you know, we're not talking about, you know, I'm not saying get into this game. I'm just saying, like, as an entrepreneur, you know, the amount of like entrepreneurial knowledge that is put into Breaking Bad and that aligns with everything I've heard about sales is amazing, right? And it's just because sales is a thing. It's not like drug sales are no different than, you know, than selling selling burritos. I'm sitting in front of a Chipotle. You know, so it's the same thing. It's just a different, you know, one's legal, one's illegal, one's bad for you, one's, you know, I guess pretty good for you. Better than McDonald's anyway. But my point is that these are things that occur in sales. So if I can relate that, you know, to Breaking Bad, like if I can look at it and say, like, well, you know, the whole process that Walter White and Jesse Pinkman go through in Breaking Bad is called scaling, right? They make some product and then they have really hard time selling it because it's really hard to sell because you have to be underground, right? So they decide, okay, well, I'm going to go to a distributor and sell my product to the distributor for less, and then they can make their money. So I get my cut, they get their cut, and that's how any business works. It's not just, you know, the fact that they're selling meth. It's like the process of the show, the process of sales in the show is the same as any process, you know, throughout history. It's just that this happens to be illegal. So again, I am not advocating for anybody to go out and figure out how to cook crystal meth, right? All I'm saying is that, you know, the Walter White, Jesse Pinkman business model is the business model that people use, right? It's not a made up fictional thing. It's just a business model. All right, so I'm going to give you one bonus, and that is shoot, I forgot what I was going to give you the bonus for. So I'm gonna answer my goals, right? Or answer the question, which is, I'm always talking about goals. You have to write down your goals. So number 2, things that you constantly hear from me, from Earl Nightingale, from whoever, is that you have to answer your goals. You have to write down your goals. You've not heard anybody say, well, just think of something you want to do and just hope that it happens, right? You have to write down your goals, right? And where do I keep my goals? Right here, right? I never don't have them. I'm never without them, right? And so that's an important thing. And then I had a bonus for you, and I can't remember what it was. I'm so sorry. But that means that you have to come back tomorrow, and I'll either put it in tomorrow because I know I'm going to think of it as soon as I turn this off. So I'll either put it in tomorrow, or I'll put it in the notes for today's video as soon as I think of it. So I apologize for that. I did have a bonus for you, but I don't have it now because I can't think of it. But again, the answer is that you have goals. You have to write down your goals. I've been saying it since I started this whole process of YouTubing and blogging, and that's what I hope you come back to. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope this was a fun episode for you, and please drop me a comment, give me a thumbs up, let me know how I'm doing, subscribe to the channel. All those different things are really important to me so I can grow my message and grow my business so that I can help more people become who they want to be and who they need to be as people. So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.